Hello, my name is Dr. Annick Jensen, and I'm recording this quick teacher professional learning clip to make sure that we are all on the same page when it comes to finishing the Student Voice program, and that the requirements of the Department of Education are very clear to all participants. So to start with, just to share with you why this recording. Firstly, educators, you ask for advance information before sessions, and now that we're going to have session 5 scheduled for in a few weeks, I would like the opportunity to give you this advance information so that you're very clear on what is expected of you next. This is also to explain what the DOE requirements are. This recording will assist you to complete the program, including the data collection part of the program. And it's an opportunity for us to explain what success is for this program. And also clarifying the time frame. Our last data collection is on session 5 day. So in case you're not able to attend session 5, on the day that session 5 happens in your school, this is when we're going to collect the data through your teacher dashboards. So we hope that you can attend the session, but if you can't, we can collect the data through you having completed the dashboards. So the dashboards completion is a requirement from the Department of Education. So as a recap, we've done session 1 to 4 with yourselves and with parents. In Pictability, which we did at session 1, we acknowledged the student's strength and set the goals with Pictability. We further looked at what other signature strengths we could tap on together with the parents and the educators in session. And we used the signature strengths to craft the goals that you will be working on now. And now the next thing is goal getting. Once we have a goal, we want to achieve the goal, and that is through strategies. And the program, the Student Voice program, helps integrate the student voice through this process of goal achievement by increasing their well-being, by taking into account their well-being factors that they're exhibiting every day. So what happened after we finished session 4? After that, you've started all working on testing the strategy to achieve the goals. So a quick update, I've been talking to some of you, and I'm really proud to share with you that some of the teachers have already achieved more than 80% of their goals. So either they've achieved a short time goal fully, or they're well on the way. So 80% of those that are achieved fully. If you haven't yet reached that level of achievement, I'm sure that you're very close. So by session 5 is when we collect that data. So good luck to all of you as you carry on the good work that I'm sure you're all doing. So as I mentioned before, at session 5 or at that date, the questions that DOE wants answered are: number 1, was student voice included in setting goals? So we can already answer these questions because we've already got all the goals that you've been working in. We can answer this question through your dashboards. Now, some teachers have said, oh, I haven't had time to fill my dashboards yet. I've been taking notes on the side. Now is the time for you to fill at least this part and to write inside the dashboard next to each goal. And I will give you in a moment, I'll give you an example. How did you take into account the signature strength of the student to craft the goal? So once again, this is something that we should know already by now. Now, the second question that the DOE wants answered is, were the goals achieved? How were signature strength and well-being factors included in achieving the goal? And that is, I would like to share with you some examples that I've combined from different teachers and students. And now is the time that I will share these goals, these the way that we would like you to write it in the dashboard. So here's an example. This is Sam's teacher dashboard. Sam is a name that we've just, to protect anonymity, we've just given this name. So project, so now where I want you to focus your attention is those parts in yellow here. So signature strength was found during session in project 2. And for Sam, the signature strength that we identified were teamwork, perseverance, creativity, honesty, curiosity, and zest. In some instances, the parents and the teachers have not been able to fully communicate on that. In this case, we've told the teachers, go ahead and you allocate the signature strength that you can see with your students, so that you're not stopped in doing this project. So the next part that I want you to look at is well-being increases, engagement, relationship, achievement, and these will be the well-being factors that you take into account as you're working. So if we go down and we see here that probably we'll have to make this a bit smaller in order for us to read the goal. Sam will eat healthy food, and that's a personal care goal, and it was recorded during the student voice pictability session. That's what the mother expressed, and the teachers already started talking about it, as well as the parents started to share with mom some of the strategies. So this is a case where best case scenario, teachers and parents engage right at session 1 of our program, Pictability. So I wanted to give you an example of that. So just making this a little bit bigger so we can now read this. Short-term goal, Sam will add 1 vegetable to his diets, and we're going to start with carrots. So we want to start with a short-term goal. And these are the dates that you can see the teacher or the mom have worked. They started in June 1st. They've achieved the goal 31st of July. And here are the things that were discussed. Mom discussed this goal in session with other parents. She adopted an idea to disguise food into a carrot cake. Then mom started adding carrot cake. We saw that Sam was taking in the taste, etc. And then the educator asked mom to put carrot sticks in the lunchbox. On June the 8th, the educator started work with Sam. So he gradually first touched the carrot sticks, second put them in his mouth, and third take a bite. Each stage is accompanied with Sam receiving a prize reward. I'm sure that I'm not teaching you anything about this. I'm sure you know well how to do this gradual goal getting, but I'm just describing to you how this is done in the teacher dashboard. So the educator reported on July 6th that Sam took 3 bites of the carrot stick repeatedly, and then she shared photo through the social media. In this case, it was the class dojo or CISO of where they collaborate. Mom is further encouraged in her home trials and reports that Sam is now enjoying carrots sticks because they're crunchy. But also she has adopted another idea shared by the teacher, who noticed that Sam likes chicken animal-shaped nuggets. So now mom went out and bought animal nuggets in the shape of fish, fish nuggets in the shape of animals, and now he's also eating fish. So we can see that even though the first goal was kind of the first step is limited by definition, because we want to know that we've achieved it, but the second step is actually much quicker after that. So he's now eating fish. So where I want to now put the focus on is how we narrate the example, how we explain what happened. Oops, I'm just trying to get this into one box. So our team of 3, Sam, mom, and teacher, decided to build on Sam's teamwork signature strength to support Sam's goal to try healthy food. As information was going back and forth between home and school, this accelerated progress. His well-being factors, engagement, and achievement, these are the ones that you saw in the yellow boxes earlier, assisted him in achieving this. He showed us how he feels his sense of achievement, both as he's eating the carrot and when he gets his treat, as is evident in the photo exchange. And his engagement is that he keeps eating the carrot before he has his treat. So here we see wrapped up in one paragraph how the teacher explained the goal setting through the signature strength and the goal getting through the well-being factor. So I'm now going to explain to this detail two other goals, so that, for other situations where perhaps there is less collaboration with the home, perhaps. So just moving on. So just trying to move this on. Yeah, okay. So goal number 2, Sam will play with peer students. So that is a social goal. Sam will engage in parallel play with another child for 3 minutes. This is a first short-term goal. 3 minutes is not a long time, but if you start with, remember the ladder, if you start with almost none at all, 3 minutes is quite something that you have to work on. So how did they do it? Once again, we had different dates. Sam played in the sandpit and with the guidance of an LSO, danced with another child. And then we got something that went on for 2 minutes. And then Sam built a tower with 2 other students and he enjoyed that for 3 minutes. That was on the 14th of July. However, I think that they waited another few days until to make sure that this happened again. And here we are now reading the paragraph of how the teacher understood and can explain that this happened. Sam's zest and curiosity signature strength were enrolled for this goal as he was interested in participating in activities with his peers and educators to inquire about new experiences. So this is how the goal was set with the signature strength, including the child voice. Now, goal getting, how was it achieved? This creativity signature strength, which is still part of the first, was also used to craft his goal, taking into account he would like to work on creative tasks with other children. He enjoys playing and has fun interacting with other children. So there's a report on the zest. Now, how did the teachers help Sam achieve his goal? And this is through the well-being factors. Sam's well-being elements, which contributed to goal achievement. Positive emotion showed through his enjoyment of the activity, and his engagement was evident when he did not leave the activity. So he stayed focused on them. In this case, this was a social goal and it was worked on only at school, as many of your goals would be. Now we have another goal where home and teachers worked on together. Goal 3, Sam will use LAMP to express himself. So this is a communication goal. As we noted during our session, there are some goals that are really important to parents. Communication is often one of those. In this case, it's easier for a teacher, an educator, to get the parent to collaborate. So first step, when going from almost not sharing using his LAMP at school, the first step would be Sam will use LAMP to say no when he doesn't want to do something. So once again, to focus a bit more on these. It started small. Sam selected blue because it was an easy one. It was the easiest one to achieve on 1st of September. For following on, Sam selected water, snack, Italian food using LAMP. The teacher identified an obstacle here. It's difficult when the LAMP doesn't include the foods that he has in his lunchbox. So what they did is they contacted speech therapists to see how to add more words into it. They had a meeting, a Zoom session with the therapist, with mom and teachers and the speech therapist coached the team how to elicit a no from him and spell words that are not on the LAMP. So there was a school-home successful collaboration because mom had indicated that this was an important goal to her. Sometimes it comes as a spontaneous thing from a parent. that the parents shares this with the teachers, but other times the teacher has to go and find out from the parent what really matters. This is what Dr. Tim Moore, one of our research associates, say. You know, what happens when it's difficult to find a collaboration or parent engagement? Well, you need to find really what matters to parents, because when you have this, they collaborate much more easily, and you know, everyone, it's a win-win situation, especially the child wins in the end. So what happened during the term holiday is that mom shared over Facebook all new words that Sam had learned. So once again, just to explain how we formulate this. In formulating this goal, we use Sam's honesty, signature strength, so that he could be true to himself and to amplify his voice to those around him. And his perseverance, knowing that he would stick to the task repeatedly from what they had observed. Saying no is very important for personal safety. In achieving his goals, we integrated his positive emotion as we followed what he says and respected his view. His positive emotions are visible. Working on this goal, he also used the engagement well-being factor when he's showing us that he's paying attention and understanding what is expected of him. So I've just clarified 3 examples now on how to write in your teacher dashboard and how to be able to fulfill the Department of Education vision when they talk about student voice, because student voice is actually participating in decision making at school and shaping their educational experiences. So we have a little model here just to recap how student voice looked at integrating the voice of the student in their program. Firstly, we started with pictability and signature strength to look at the child's strength. Then we did the collaboration wherever it was possible. And then we integrated the well-being elements to achieve. And then we had the goal achievement. So see you at session 5. Your school coordinator will let you know when this is happening at when it will happen at your school. Your coordinator's role is to support you in this program. They've been also trained into this. However, if you have any other questions, please do contact us. There isn't much time left. We're very, very happy to help you so that we all succeed together. The Department of Education is putting a lot of hopes into this innovation project, and the fact that it is measurable and that you have a key role in measuring the outcomes is of paramount importance. So goodbye and see you at session 5, or before. If you want to contact me, I'm always available. Thank you.